Hi everyone. Also, Aurora user, thank you for subscribing. Hello, thanks for the laughs. I appreciate you. Thank you for the subscribe. Hi
Hi,
Nightcrawler.
hello, hi.
Hi Nightcrawler. Hi Xenon. Hi Eggs. Hi chat.
Hi Zeno, hi Zeno, hi, hi, hello, hi.
The peanut is in nostalgia. This is
Hello, egg.
we have Peanut here with me. Say hi,
Is my
Peanut.
volume okay?
No, you're
Hello.
great. Oh, I think you're
Alright.
good. Chat.
As long as,
Yeah.
chat, check my volume, because literally, as soon as we were gonna start, my other microphone started giving me issues. Zeno, the microphone you recommended me, decided to just shit the bed.
Chat, does Peanut sound good? Does Peanut sound crisp? Does Peanut...
I'm supposed to sound all nasally, because I kinda am.
Why did it do that? It's okay, yes, okay. You should be good.
What did you do? Nothing. I tried talking about Target.
Yeah, I was ranting about Target with Peanut before we start. I will turn you up a bit on Discord just to help you.
Okay, no, if you, like, let me know, because I have, like, the little knob to increase my volume myself. I have it, like, very low.
No, you're
That's why I'm double checking.
Oh, no, you're good on your side. Yeah, I think you're perfect now. Yeah, you're perfect now. He say something real quick. No, you. No, yeah.
Guys, she's been flirting with me since we got into the call. It's been crazy.
I flirt with everyone on this channel. Every time I bring someone here on Nostalgic Showers, I flirt with them.
I was just about to go to sleep when I saw the Twitch notification pop up. We could be your background noise.
Yeah, it's like white noise for you to go to sleep.
Nostalgic Yuri. Now that's a genre.
I feel like every time I interview someone about like what makes you nostalgic, Yuri.
Yuri. Yowie.
Yowie. I love Yowie.
Pizza Mike? Hang on. I'll
no.
try. I don't really have that type of energy.
do your best.
Wait, like give me something to say in like a really high pitched voice or something.
I think Ban graphics are great.
I can't internalize that rage again. Hang on, because I hang on.
Ah!
That's as loud as I can go. I can't really.
I need someone to clip that, please.
That took a lot out of me, guys.
All right, Peanut, sit back in the beanbag.
Sit back down. Hope you know I did like the little thing where I had like my arms like out and whatever. Like I was in the pose. Like I'm gonna pull up.
There goes my sandwich.
Fuck. Come on, Kermit.
Come on, Kermit. Hi, Mars.
Hi, Mars.
Wait, I didn't hear anything. it probably went so fast. Again, someone clipped that moment of Peanut just screaming. I need that clip.
Alright, yeah, please.
Point things now, play on the TV. If you're talking about the new point stuff, Eggs, I temporarily muted the new point stuff because meow. I temporarily muted the new point stuff because they're a little loud and I didn't want to interrupt the interview. I did that with Joe's interview actually last time I did that. So when it's interview time, I leave those muted, but when it's not interview time, I let those unmute. So no lesbians this time.
Fuck, we can't be lesbians. I mean, we can play with balls gays later.
We gotta play Baldy Gay 6. Hi, Dill Tracks. I mean, the fact that TV, it's in the TV set there. I thought you knew that, Eggs. I thought you knew that.
Yeah, I did that for Joe's too.
It's always been there. Y'all can sit there and be beautiful. Wait, no more lesbians? No, Kai, it's just for the stream.
No more lesbians.
It's just for the stream, Kai. And also Sunday stream. But lesbians will come back, don't worry. I promise. You and the lesbians will come back, Kai. But, no, yeah, your microphone was having issues while we were talking about Target, because Target sent me the wrong fucking thing.
It was literally 10 minutes, like, 5-10 minutes right before we were gonna start, my microphone decided to just absolutely cut out. I unplugged it and I replugged it in, disconnected, reconnected, restarted Discord. Honestly, I might just retire it anyways. Like, it's a good mic and all, but it's always giving me issues. I'm always banging my head on it. People are always having trouble hearing me. I'm either too loud or too quiet.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Also, Xenon, have a good time at work. Hope work goes well for
Bye,
you.
gamer.
Hi, Isher. No, Peanut, you can't retire. Wait.
Debating. Anyways.
I was gonna say, should I leave? No, Kai, you're always welcome. You have to stay here. You have to. No pressure, but you have to. But, Peanut, you said you want to promote something?
I did. So, while we're still doing, like, nostalgic, chatter and everything, let me just get this all set up.
No, take your time.
Chat, if you're available to, Tim might not be promoting it, but I will. I'm still raising money for Tim's, art shop. If anybody wants to donate money, we're about, like, a means away. I don't remember how far away we are, but if you're interested in donating, that would be really cool.
I thought
you can also, submit a form to get, art done by me, if that means anything, which it should.
Peanut!
400? What?
I don't think I'm in the position to do that anymore. No, Eli, don't feel pressure.
That's fine.
Eli, do not feel pressure. You're good.
Oh, it's only if you're available.
Peanut, I'm gonna.
That's because I'm here.
You didn't have.
Yeah.
You didn't have to.
You gave me permission to promote something, and this is what I've been working on for the past month now. So.
I'm gonna like slap you silly, like affectionately.
My head's gonna spin like a little bobble.
You're gonna be like a bobblehead. Oh my goodness. Well.
Yeah. By tomorrow, to at least anybody in my chat, I'll probably be streaming because I've got a bunch of people to draw with cookies if this no poll wins.
Oh, you take care, Eli. No, you're not. You weren't being a bitch. You weren't being a bitch. You were so good. You were so valid, Eli. Go have a good time at work. I'm gonna slap you, silly Peanut. I swear.
Oh.
We're getting cookies. Let's go.
Nightcrawler's actually owed 2 cookies because of Nightcrawler, one of my polls were. It's actually not because of Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler himself did not carry that entire poll, but there was a poll that needed to be unbalanced in my chat, and I said if it was unbalanced by the time I got home, someone would get a cookie, and the chat nominated it to be Nightcrawler, so.
Aww.
Yeah.
I carried the entire poll.
He carried the whole poll.
Damn, I'm so proud of you. Oh my goodness.
With his big 2 arms.
Big 2 arms.
Flag and everything.
I'm so proud of you.
Oh yeah, by the way, Nightcrawler, you're one of the also dude requests from Grubs, but that's like a whole other thing.
Well,
yeah, so.
Well, with all that being said, thank you, Peanut, for promoting. I'm gonna slap you silly with questions now.
4.
So, I'm so sorry I sent these to you like almost last minute. If you had the chance to look over them.
Oh no, you're good. I've read through them like 3 or 4 times.
Okay, good. I always send them days before is a thing, so I felt so bad that I forgot to send them to you.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna, and this is not graded. This is not graded, so,
Thank God.
I'm gonna, thank God. I'm gonna hit you with your first question, Peanut. I hear my dog barking. I'm so sorry. The barking's distracting me. I'm also a little out of it too, so we're just like 2 out of it. Like we're both out of it during this interview.
because we're denied Yuri.
What's wrong with Yaoi? Does Yaoi not do it for you?
It's because we're denied Yaoi.
we don't have Yuri here. We only have Yaoi.
I mean, I know more yaoi genres than Yuri, so this works.
I ship a lot more yaoi character. I ship more yaoi than I do Yuri, but that doesn't mean Yuri means any less to me.
I ship based off vibe.
Honestly, I don't know what I ship based off. I ship old man to old man. That's how I do it.
I was gonna make a funny of that's why I think that we vibe together. But let me stop.
Tim Peanut Yuri.
Tim Peanut. I'm gonna draw us as like the Hatsune Miku and Luca, like the butterfly headphones thing.
Do it. I'll match icons with you. Oh my god, chat, draw that, chat, draw that. Well, okay, here's my first question for you, Peanut. What would you define nostalgic to you? And this can be your own definition or from your own life experiences.
So based off of how I approach nostalgia and how we kind of talk about it on the internet these days, that type of stuff, I like to think that nostalgic is just personal memory, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Just a thing that can remind someone of a past memory, whether good or bad. Mostly good though, because we like to remember the good stuff.
We all like to remember the good stuff. Only the good stuff.
Yep. Definitely not the bad stuff. That's definitely why I never struggled until to get on the show or anything.
No!
And me being like, yeah, I gotta think of some happy stuff for once.
I will try to conjure.
This is a joke. It's a joke. It's okay.
Okay. She's like, are you okay, Peanut?
Yes.
We're gonna have good vibes here. Don't worry. Only good vibes.
Yeah, that's why we're shipped.
OTP.
This is gonna just be my joke now whenever we're together.
We're just a couple.
We're just a couple.
We're just a couple.
Couple of besties.
Couple of besties. We're two she-theys in a hot tub 5 feet apart because we're a little gay.
Just a little.
Just a little.
History will write us down as best friends.
But we're actually lovers. Besties holding hands.
Roommates.
You were roommates, and they were roommates.
Oh my god, they were roommates.
No, but cat thumbs up emoji to your definition nostalgia. I don't know if you saw me explain this to Joe, but every time like I feel like I can't add on to what your correct answer is already correct, I just say cat thumbs up emoji now.
Like mine? Like the one that I send?
Oh, do you have a specific one?
Yeah, anytime I send a thumbs up, it's always this one.
Oh, I think of a different one. Hold on. I think of this one whenever I say it.
Oh, okay. If like this person ever like deleted their server, by the way, like I'm cooked. I don't have any other alternatives
You can make
to like a thumbs up.
You can make your own.
It's not the same.
That's fair. That's very fair. No, but I always say this every time. It's like if it's nostalgia, like if it's negative nostalgia, that's just trauma right there. That's not nostalgia. That's trauma.
Well, it's just nostalgia with a different name, you know?
I can't. Oh, please, it's just nostalgia with a different name. That's so true, but
That's
also, yeah.
That's like how it's like instead of us being lovers, we could just be mistresses, because we're taken.
We could be mistresses. Cat thumbs up emoji, cat thumbs up emoji. Well, I'm gonna move on to the next question if that's alright with you, Peanut.
Yeah.
So, was there any children's media that you watched as a kid that you think would be impactful to kids nowadays in this growing generation? And I'll throw you a loop ball with that. You can name a positive and a negative one.
See, I was reading this question and I was kind of struggling with this because as a wee little bab, I was watching things like Naruto and Inuyasha, and my sperm donor would show me South Park or Family Guy. So I don't really think so. I mean, like, there would be like those random like PBS shows.
You threw me so off with like sperm donor. I'm sorry.
Oh, my father.
Your surrogate father?
Anyways.
I had no. I'm sorry. That's like a sensitive topic. I just had no idea.
Oh no, he's my biological father. I just
Oh.
Yeah, sperm donor. It's okay. You could cut this out the video. We could just say my father. Just cut that out. Actually, it's okay. Editor.
I'm sorry.
She didn't get it.
No, I thought.
It's okay.
I thought like you meant
Cut
like
the camera.
I thought you meant like a legit like.
She thought I was a baby mama. I killed Tim. This. You said you were gonna like open up more more of the interviews to other people.
Yeah.
It ends here.
This is the last episode of Nostalgic Chatters. Oh my god.
Joe almost killed you last time, and I will succeed.
I don't remember what Joe killed me with last time. There's a few things he almost killed me with.
I don't remember either.
One of the things was like I remember Joe saying was like, how was it? Whenever he said whenever someone's a fan of something, he called them a head.
Oh, a head.
Yeah.
So like a Tim head.
Yeah, Tim head, or like when we're
I'm a
talking
Tim
about
head.
Chucky. Aw, I'm a pea head.
Chucky head.
Yeah, Chuck head.
Chuck head.
Chuck head. And then Joe inadvertently helped me find my raised message, which was I have like written down my notes because it's very specific. Hold on.
Was it the Chuck E. Cheese chair?
It was the Chuck E. Cheese chair, but it was a very specific dialogue. Here it is. Rare Chuck E. Cheese showroom 90s chair phase 3 HTF. That's my raid message.
Which I think is so good because then if you're like introducing yourself to someone new, that is such a great conversation starter of just what the fuck is this?
Exactly. Chat, spam it in chat right now. Spam this in chat right now. I need to see this. I need to see Rare Chuck E. Cheese showroom 90s share phase 3 HTF. Yes! You love to see it. We love to see it. I love to see the Rare Chuck E. Cheese showroom 90s share phase 3 HTF. One of these days I'll own a Rare Chuck E. Cheese showroom 90s share phase 3 HTF. One of these days, and I'm gonna sit on it. That'll be my new streaming chair. But okay, I'm not dead. I'm not dead yet. So you want?
So my father
Yes.
showed me South Park and Family Guy as a kid, just because he liked to watch things, and the Boondocks. That's what he liked to watch at the time, and he was like, "It's a cartoon. My she's only like 5. She likes cartoons. She's not gonna get it. I got it. I understood what was happening."
Would you say like either of them were negatively impacting you?
If you think teaching your kid how to curse at the age of 3 is bad, sure.
I mean, just like if you think it was negative impacting Damien too.
I mean, I don't really think so. I learned that I didn't really like those cartoons and those styles of humor, so I didn't really need to do the exploring phase of being like, oh, do I want to try and watch these shows? No, because I wasn't really interested.
That's fair. That's fair. Oh.
What I do think, though, nowadays is that I think some kids shows are doing pretty, like, pretty great
Mhm.
though. Like Bluey.
Bluey's very good. I like Bluey.
Yeah. I like modern day kids cartoons. I feel like they're a little bit more self-aware and all that. Instead of
Mhm.
just, yeah, we should teach kids not to put forks in the outlet.
I'm sorry. I don't know what it's making. Yeah, don't let your kids go near the outlet.
That's yeah.
Also, Isher, thank you for that sweet compliment. Damn you, Tim, with your infectious laugh.
I know what I want. Signed outlet fork kid. Or I do what I want.
uh, was there any cartoons? I mean, was there any cartoons that you think would be actually be but like Bluey's a good Bluey's a good example. Like, oh, that's a positive impacting cartoon, especially on kids nowadays. Which I'm very happy we have Bluey for kids.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any like negative cartoons like for children that you think are like?
I think if Garden of Banban were ever to get a cartoon, that'd be pretty bad.
Oh,
I think
Peanut.
I haven't heard any good things about the Hello Neighbor one.
Oh, I forgot there was a Hello Neighbor cartoon. Also, Peanut,
I heard that it's not really that great.
Peanut, you've clearly not seen the slop of YouTube yet. There's a lot of
Oh,
Garden of
I
Banban
have.
cartoon. Have you seen?
Oh, I'm aware.
You're aware, but you've not seen it though.
No, I like having enough of a brain intact to go about my day where I purposely try to avoid those things. Like, my brain is already like a little monkey with the symbols
Yeah.
and whatever.
Yeah.
I don't need to explode, you know?
Well, these days I'm just gonna have a watch party on my Twitch. Just like, all right, guys, we're gonna watch Slop today.
It's okay. I won't watch.
What if I invite you specifically to join me? Only you.
I'll mute.
You're mute. But Peanut.
I'll be here for the participation award. I aim for mid, not great.
You're gonna say this in front of my Garten of Banban minifigures and my Garten of Banban plushie with my other Garten of Banban plushie and my Jumbo Josh plushie.
You know what though? Like a genuine answer though to the question
Yeah.
of like negative cartoons though, I think with the way that how appealing the style of like Has Been Hotel and everything is, like that's genuinely I don't like talking about it because of how I feel like taboo like the topic kind of is.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's a very appealing style. Like Vivzy Pop herself has a very good style, but the fact that it's Vivzy Pop and the way that the show is, it's like the type of show that South Park was, and in our time is how I like to think about it. Where it's got such a charm that like kind of pulls you in, but like it's
not meant for kids.
probably not. No, definitely not. But it's the fact that it has all the qualities that would want to pull someone in, especially a kid who's not allowed to watch these types of things. That's like, yeah, and like you can't stop that. It's just kind of how it is.
No, I get what you mean. I think I've admitted a few times on my channel. I'm very indifferent to Has Been Hotel. I've not watched it. I'm not in a rush to watch it. I do like the art that people make. Like a lot of people are very talented artists, and then there's like the drama, which is not something I'm gonna talk about. I'm talking about the good stuff here.
I want to say that I'm type of indifferent that's more leaning negative, just because of the context, and also because I'm a type of person that is really like my passion for things are often fueled by how other people love their product and everything. So like that's why I love indie games so much, and that's partially why I don't have a strong love for things like Ban because it's like it's a cash grab. You're finding your style, and I get it, but it's a cash grab at the end of the day, which is why I'm like I would be so indifferent about like how the way the game itself is built if it had that type of love, but there isn't, you know.
Yeah, I love that you're the one bringing up Garten and Van now.
Cause you mentioned the fucking toys, and it makes me like so. Ugh, I hate the thought of it. Anyways, so like in comparison to like from what I've seen with like Indigo Park and everything, like how that's been so popular recently, and like it's an indie project. And I don't know why I'm talking about the indie games when we were talking about shows initially, but like basically, like things fueled by love and like passion is what makes me really passionate and everything. And like okay, so circling back to Vivzy Pop also, right? Like a lot of the things that she does is mostly for herself and for that cash grab and attention, which is great for her. I don't know how much she's considering other people because I don't really look that much into her work.
Right.
So like I don't, but like from what I understand, I don't think it's like that type of positive impact, but it's like that show that's gonna be influencing this upcoming generation and everything. Like this is the show that's gonna be like inspiring people's art styles for the future generation.
Yeah. No, I get where you're coming from, genuinely. It's like they think you bred for the care check, or what was it called?
Wellness check?
Wellness check. I keep forgetting like that word. But no, I get what you mean though, because like honestly, it's a little disturbing how many like young kids or even young preteens kind of get their hands on the show. I did say I'm indifferent, but I am kind of like on that same fence with you, where it's also kind of leaning negatively, just a little bit. I often don't share my negative thoughts too often, at least not publicly, because I know everyone has their interests, and I'm not one to ruin people's fun. Honestly, if it's just genuine, wholesome fun, I don't like lambasting with my negative thoughts. But is it time? Not yet. Not yet. It's too early for the hydrates.
I like going under the idea of if you've got nothing good to say, don't say anything at all.
Exactly.
Type of whatever.
No,
but I'm willing to talk about the bad if needed.
No, yeah. No, exactly. But I do Tim, it's been a while. Hi, Dragon Toes. I do understand completely where you're coming from, because I do think, in some cases, I do think Hazbin Hotel is a very dangerous show for children to watch. Like, extremely dangerous, I feel like. Like, while it tackles very heavy subjects, children can get kind of, like, the wrong idea, I feel like, and that's not something that I feel... It's an adult show. It's literally made for adults. I think it's, like, specifically says in, like, the descriptions of all the shows, and in Vivzy-Pop's thing, it's, like, 18 plus and all the stuff. Like, this is meant for adult viewing.
Yeah, but, like, the style is just, like, how are you gonna know, you know?
Yeah, it's very, like, cartoony. Like, it's very silly, very goofy, especially, like, when you see certain, like, if you see certain clips from the show that doesn't show gore or implications of, like, not safe for work, conversations or anything like that, you don't know what you're getting into. So I get what you mean with that. I definitely understand where you're coming from with that. It's like I cat thumbs up emoji. I agree.
Cat thumbs up emoji.
Cat thumbs up emoji.
Do all of your episodes, have they all gone like this, like a whole awkward rant dance around the question
of specifically Hazbin Hotel?
Half answering.
Oh, I mean, honestly, like, yeah, kind of. Again, during like this interview, like, I'm not very strict. I'm honest to God not very strict with, like, you need to answer this question, basically.
It's okay. It's just I start talking and then sometimes my brain forgets what I'm trying to even talk about. No, so then I'm trying to, like...
I think you've encompassed the question genuinely. Like,
I'm glad.
You brought medias that you watch as a kid, like Inuyasha. I've never watched Inuyasha before.
Oh.
I think you brought up to me before that, like...
Oh, we brought this up.
Yeah.
Last time, yeah.
Yeah, you said there was, like, oh, I think you might like this character, and I don't think I got the chance to reply to you about it, but I'm just like, meh.
No, it's okay. It's like it's very not for everyone, but there's oh god, I love Inuyasha. I went on a whole thing already, like previously. It's okay.
No, you can go
All I
off.
did was send you a figure.
Oh
You said
yeah.
ooh, so like I was satisfied. It was fine.
I thought yeah, the figure looks nice. I'm a toy person, so I like toys. I like items. I like things.
They're figures. There's
It's
difference.
a
You don't play
statue,
with them.
actually.
Oh my god.
You want to get the specifications? That's a statue.
I mean, you're not wrong.
But like, I could get into like fucking toys as like, I've brought this up before where I've been planning on rewriting these questions, but every time I plan on rewriting them, I always have an interview prepped like the next few days. I'm just like, oh, I can't change the questions.
I mean, you could do it after dusk's done.
That's what I'm planning to do. That was what I was planning to do. But the thing is like, I planned to do it before so many times. I'm just like, ah, shit, ah, shit, ah, shit, you know. But it's okay.
Oh, dang it.
Yeah. Let's change the questions. Interview. Ah, dang it. Interview. Ah, dang it. Interview. Ah, dang it. It's a collectible figurine, only one in yearly lot of 566. That's so true, Isher. No, but you're doing great, Peanut. With answering these questions, you're doing great. I don't know if I ever told you why did I ever tell you why I host these interviews actually?
George, you like nostalgic things.
That's part of it. It's like a good like 3%.
Oof.
You got like 3% out of 100. But I think I say this a lot on a lot of these streams. Not like the first few ones, but like later on as I continue streaming. I like using these interviews as an excuse to get to know people that I like better, and also to make new friends. Cause
Aww.
I there's so many cool people in my life, right? And like I just like, man, I want to get to know you better, but I really suck at trying to join Discord calls and just talking to people. What better way to put us on a stage in front of other people so I can talk to you?
Real.
It's how I became closer friends with a lot of people I've already interviewed. So it's working. My plan to befriend people is working. I have nothing to gain from this but friendship. I only want your friendship.
And you already have it.
Yeah, I'm just getting to know you even better so our friendship can thrive. I just like friends. I like being supportive, and plus I like hearing other people talk about their interests and stuff. It lets me get to know them. You're my friend now. We're having soft tacos later.
Yeah, I also like to listen to other people's like passions, cause like I said initially, like, oh, I'm not sure if I want to do this whole thing because I don't know if I'm a very nostalgic person, remembering type person. It's okay. I'm a liar. I thrive off of the only things that kept my childhood entertaining. So I lied to you, and I'm sorry, I guess. But it's okay now, cause
Where did you lie to me?
Huh?
Where did you lie? Hold on.
Well, that I'm not gonna like remember stuff, but it's like no, I like thrive off of old memories and all that.
Were you just anxious? Were you like shy just to be on, like to be interviewed, basically, or?
No, I just don't really think that I'm as an interesting person as like other people are. Like other people, they did stuff as a kid, and I was mostly like a sheltered kid that watched anime, so there wasn't really like a lot to me.
Oh, sweet Peanut. I don't. This isn't. Is your childhood interesting? Than a fifth
I know,
grader.
but no, I don't. First off, no, it's not. second, like it's just the entertaining part. I don't really think that it's very interesting to like talk about, and like I will only talk about like the same like 6 things.
Well,
So that's why I was like, probably not a good fit. But I mean, like we're here now, so
yeah. So I guess you're eating your own words now. So.
no. Now I'm just kind of forcing myself up here, and I'm just gonna have to think really hard or make something up, and you'll just have to believe me.
Well, this is again. There's no correct answers to this, so
I guess we'll just have to figure out what I'm lying about later.
I'll just have to figure that out in the fine text.
Yeah, I'll just tell you after the interview. By the way, like
That
that
was a
whole part
lie.
about like my dog going off on an adventure and all that, complete lie. I don't even have a dog.
I don't even have a dog. I had a cat.
I don't have one either.
What's a pet?
Yeah.
I just. Oh no. Oh no. Dragon Toast. I did say tacos because I was referencing something. I guess no one said tacos. Where's the dragon? I love doing tacos. That book dragon. I love talking. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Dragon Toes. Well, Peanut, I'm gonna hit you with my next question if that's alright with you.
Yep.
What was your everything toy as a child? The toy you carried around everywhere and that you absolutely treasured as a kid?
I think I grew out of a lot of like stuffies and stuff like really quickly, but like the moment that my dad had bought me my real dad had bought me a DS, that was what was my treasure for the longest time. And then when the 3DS came out, he got me that also. And so those two I kept in like as clean of a condition as I possibly could. I still have my 3DS. I use it still today. My DS, it's definitely in one of the boxes from when I moved, but I mean that's still around. So I can definitely say that those are the things that I would take everywhere with me, because I could play different games if it was a vacation or if it was like we're going to see some family. That's the first thing that I would pack.
Well, what color was the DS, can I ask?
Both of them were pink.
They were pink? Were they light pink or iridescent pink?
Yeah. They were like
That's my fucking... There we go. OBS is reconnected. Yeah, there we go.
welcome back.
I hate this every time. Every time when I want to have a good time with my friends.
It's not your fault. Oh no, we gotta reset.
Wait, on the OBS? Or the...
No, man, we gotta restart the interview.
Oh, we had to start all over. So, Peanut, what's your definition of stop? No, we don't have to start over.
Good trauma.
Good trauma. Oh shit, she's not dead. Hi, cat. Hi, cat. I was gonna say, did the stream cat? Yeah. No, we're good. We should be good. If it crashes again, I'm gonna rip my hair out.
Oh, don't do that. You have a lot of pretty hair.
Aw. Thank you. I might not, because my hair's already going gray, actually. And I don't want to ruin it more than it already is. But, let's see here. Yeah, so what color was your DS?
Hang on, I'm both of them were like a pink, like a light pink. And I just remember, like, when I first got my 3DS, and everything, like, I just had, like, a really big smile because of how excited I was. But my mom wasn't sure based off of that reaction. She was like, do you want a different color? Like, we could get a different one if you want. And I was like, well, no. And I got so defensive. I was like, what are you talking about?
It's perfect!
It's And then I found out that they had a purple one, and I went, damn.
Aw.
Oh well.
But you still like the pink one?
Oh yeah, I still have it. Like, it's right next to me.
Aw, that's good. Aw. I had a light pink one too. I have an iridescent pink one. I had to get it replaced because, I'm guessing yours is like, is it like baby pink?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a baby pink DS as well, but mine was snapped in half by my brother.
Ah! What the hell?
Yeah, we were kids. We were fighting over it because we wanted to play Pokemon Soul Silver, and it was like the only DS we had, and we were fighting over it, and like I held my like the base of it, and he held like the screen part, and it just
Oh, you
snapped
guys
in
did it
half.
like cartoony.
Yeah, and it snapped in half. The worst part is we were on vacation
was-
too.
Dang.
My dad got me a replacement.
I guess I got lucky on one end where my sister and I are complete opposites. So she was never really interested in like gaming or anything, and if she was, then I would let her try it. But one of my cousins, who was basically like my older brother growing up, what he used to do was, my dad also had a DS, and whenever it came to playing like Pokemon or something, he would overwrite my save files, and he would tell me, don't save if you're ever going to play.
Uh-huh.
So one of the reasons why I'm so okay with just restarting games over and over again was I never comprehended that.
Uh-huh.
And I would just do it to piss him off.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. That's a little quirky. That's a little silly.
Yeah, so like that's the most that I got from it.
What was some of your favorite games on the DS, can I ask?
It was mostly Pokemon. I remember my dad had very legally secured a set of games onto a cartridge. And I really enjoyed playing, I think I want to say one of the WarioWare games, but I'm not too sure. Oh, you know what? My birth father gave me my first DS, and he also gave me Cooking Mama and the legendary Starfy. I think you would like the Legend of Starfy really much.
I funny enough,
if you remember it.
I do know Starfy. I have never played it. I do have the game though, because one of my friends gave it to me. I've yet to play it though. I do really want to play it.
I think that you would really like it. I think that's like one of the few games that I, as a kid, because I wasn't the type of kid to finish games. Like my chat knows, I'm not a person that finishes games very often, and I'm very okay with that. Which is, I guess, a little bit of a problem, but like it's whatever. But that was like one of the few games where I would play over and over again. Like I had no care finishing that game. But things like Pokemon, I reset. I'm trying to remember like other like really early like DS games. I obviously like Mario Kart, I guess.
Did you play like Kirby by chance, or?
I didn't actually. I wasn't a Kirby kid.
Oh, you seem like a Kirby kid, honestly.
No, I'm not really a platformer girly.
Really?
No.
Were they just not interesting, or are they like too hard?
I have this weird relationship with some genres of games where I kind of see them as and it's a cycle that I'm breaking out of just because my life is different now than it was back then. But I used to see certain games as, oh, those are adult games or like dad's games because my dad would be playing them. So things like Mario platformers and stuff, if I couldn't play with him, there was like no point. Either that or
you wouldn't bother.
I wouldn't really bother. Like, I didn't play a lot of Zelda games because I was like, oh, those are dad's games. I don't play dad's games.
I don't play dad games.
I don't play dad's games. So like Pokemon was like mine.
Okay. But did you ever play dad's games like afterwards? Like
I did eventually.
Eventually.
Yeah, I picked up like Breath of the Wild all the way up to the Switch.
That's good.
Yeah, like now I see it kind of as a reconnecting with him and everything
That's
instead
sweet.
of yeah. Mario is like I guess I just also don't have the appeal for platformers. It's like a really big problem like as a streamer realizing that I don't know how much I actually enjoy playing games in comparison to like watching people play games.
Yeah.
There are some games where I will absolutely want to do like myself, like the Fantasy Life game that's coming out in October. I'm all over it. But like I bought like my mom got me Mario RPG and it's been sitting in the little cartridge since I got it. I got the Fire Emblem Three Hopes games and that's still in the Target packaging from 2 years ago.
This is the 2 years ago. I shouldn't judge. Actually, I didn't pick up my Splatoon game until like 2 years after buying it. So
Yeah, no, I know exactly where it's right beside my desk. It's right there. I'm looking at it. It's still in the packaging. Not like not just like the box, but like the package itself that has my address on it and everything. That the Target sent to me.
You
It
didn't
is
even-
still in that packaging. I didn't even bother opening the packaging to make sure it's the right game.
you don't even know if you have the right game. Imagine like after all
It
this
could
time.
be it could just be something else for all I know.
Imagine you open it and it's just not Fire Emblem at all. It's like Coco Melon.
I'd be like, oh, shit, alright, new stream game, I guess.
New game to stream Coco Melon.
Every time that I get irritated, I take a shot.
Like Parsec, I'll continue the game for you. Oh my god. There's been multiple times where I had the Coco Melon game on my throne to stream. I took it off.
You're something else. And I mean that in a good way.
There's a Coco Melon. Yes, there's a Coco Melon game for the Switch. Nintendo has rights to a Coco Melon game that exists. I don't know what's on it. I want to see what's on it, but I'm not paying for it.
That's real.
Like, I didn't pay for my Peppa Pig games. I think they were both gifts. I think it was by both Lukey, I want to say. Like, Lukey gave me both of them, I would say.
I think so.
I
Because you made a Twitter post about it.
I did. I don't remember if she gave me the first game. I do know for a fact she gave me the second game, though, because I made a joke saying, like, hey, you should buy me this game, Lucy. She's like, alright, fine. And it was like $50, I think.
Oh my god.
And it was worth it because I saw the Queen of England, and it was so fun. It was just a little tickling to me because the game came out shortly after she passed away.
Yeah, that was really funny.
Yeah. So I'm just like, oh,
Like,
this is such timing.
Like in general with streaming now, I've just kind of learned that I'm the art streamer that doesn't know a lot of media that chat has to explain to, and then like once in a while I'll play like a game that doesn't have as much of a big audience anymore. Like I know a streamer that just once in a while plays Breath of the Wild, and I'm like, I could do that, and then I open up Hades.
He's like, I could do that, plays Hades instead.
I could, but then I'd have to like set up my Switch again. It's a whole thing.
No, that makes sense. I love doing my Switch stream. The last Switch stream I think I did was playing what was it called? The Zelda game with like it's like Link starting in the floating village. I forgot. Skyward Sword? Yeah, Skyward Sword. Yeah, that was the last Switch stream I did, and then it crashed horribly to the point my computer like shit itself, and I'm just like, alright, I'm never streaming on my Switch again.
I don't even remember what was the last thing I did on my Switch, but like I was really excited to play some Switch games. I am still excited to play Switch games. Like, don't get me wrong. It's just I just don't want to bother. It's
No, that makes sense. That I believe you. That makes sense. That makes sense to my brain because like I think the last time I picked up my Switch was to actually play the Garden of Banban games. I just really want to see how they. I just really want to see how they play, honestly, and they're really bad on the Switch. I could play them.
There's like another thing, too, where I had an issue with my audio at some point, and I had to like basically like I was soft resetting a whole bunch of things, and I reset my voice meter, so I have to like reset up all of that and everything. And Dusk was the one to help me with that, but like we've both been like conveniently busy at times where we can't really coordinate that. And like again, it's not a rush or anything.
Mm-hmm.
I guess in October though, that's gonna be a different story.
Mm-hmm. No, that makes sense. Again, cat's thumbs up emoji to that. That makes sense.
Cat thumbs up emoji.
Cat thumbs up emoji. That sounds like burnout. Probably. That's probably what it was. Just I don't want to pick up my Switch. Maybe.
Oh. You know what? It probably is burnout. I'm very prone to that, like a lot. It's just a thing.
I was just gonna say maybe if Nintendo put Maxi like everywhere, I would be more inclined to hold my Switch a lot more often. Just saying, wink wonk. Put Maxi back on. Put Maxi everywhere now.
And that blue guy, just so that way I have something to stare at.
Oh yeah, and Archie, I
Archie.
guess. Yeah, and Archie, I guess. I mean, like, yeah, do it for Peanut. Do it for my Yuri,
We can have like one Archie picture amongst the field of Maxis.
Yeah. Just a singular Archie, just to make you happy. Maybe two if I feel a little extra nice.
Just staring at it with a grin and nodding slowly.
And then just like the field of Maxi. Can I have a single Shelly? You can have a single Shelly, Kai.
Yeah, that's for us. Yeah, that's for me too. Like one Shelly.
Okay, we'll have one Shelly, one Archie, and one Matt because I know there's some people who like big men. Big.
Yes, that's a good one.
New Twister movie tomorrow. Ooh, I haven't heard anything about the new Twisters movie. I've not been on my movie game actually. I've only heard of like Inside Out 2, and I'm not really that interested in watching it, honestly.
I have heard that it's very good for families.
I've seen I actually like I'm not, let me reword what I said. I'm not interested in seeing Inside Out 2 in theaters. I've watched it all on TikTok because someone streamed the entire movie on a live on TikTok, so I just watched it there. I was not responsible for it. I was simply a bystander. But
you better cut that out the VOD.
I was a bystander. So the next question. Oh, oops! I dropped something. Ow. I am gonna move on to the next question. That's alright with you, Peanut.
Yeah.
Let me see. Ow! My rib cage. Owie. What was something you always wanted as a child? You never got it, but being an adult, you're able to get it now.
Yeah, this is another one of the questions where I was just kind of pondering and everything, because I was, growing up, you know, in this economy, wanting things is a little hard.
Mm-hmm.
So, I was always weirdly aware of that as a kid, so I never really asked for anything, and I still don't ask for anything, but a lot of things where it would be like, oh, when I grow up, I'm gonna get like, and I get my phone, I can get whatever game I want, or like, I can buy things to make my art better, this, that, and the other. So, my first big girl purchases were immediately another desk, because I was starting up my sticker shop, and also, my current display that I have now had for almost 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I mean, it was just like things like that where it's like these are like really expensive and only adults use these, but when I'm an adult I can get it.
Yeah.
I'm trying, like, thinking about like toys or like pleasantry. I can't really, like, games, I'm not sure. I don't really, because it was a thing where my parents never had an issue if I did ask for anything. I just never did. And I never really wanted any. I wanted Minecraft mods.
Mm-hmm.
I can download Minecraft mod packs so much easier now. No more viruses.
Mm-hmm.
bless my grandfather's heart, not telling me that I'm downloading like 200 viruses on his laptop, trying to get fucking Minecraft Comes Alive or some shit.
Thank goodness for Grandpa.
Thanks, Grandpa.
Thanks, Grandpa.
So I guess that's like all I've got to say about that one.
No, that's a good answer. Good answer.
I really don't have an answer for this next one though.
What was that? Let me see. Ooh, okay. It could really be anything, by the way, when I ask those. Just lie, I don't know. But since you brought it up, what was your favorite thing or place as a kid that's just completely gone now to the modern age? You can take your time, it's okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to like make something up. Like I was even in call with like my cousins before this. I was like, guys, in our childhood, is there like a place that we used to go to that's just gone now? Like we grew up in a pretty big city, so it's like most of the things that we went to were pretty popular already. And again, I was like a pretty sheltered kid. So I didn't really I mean no, I guess not. Nothing's like gone now.
I mean,
and
it's okay
I
if you don't
always
have an
enjoyed
answer.
being home. I don't really think I got an answer for that one, yeah.
No, that's completely valid. It just means you still have everything, basically. Like,
Yeah, I've got my house, I've got my computer. I killed my my Quotev account. Does that count? I spent a lot of time on that. It's basically another place, a little dimension.
wait, you killed it? What did you do to it?
Oh, I didn't want anybody on the internet finding out the fan fictions that I used to write, so I murdered them.
You murdered the account?
Oh yeah, she's gone now.
Aw. I wish you told me before doing it.
Oh no. No.
I mean, how bad were
No.
they? How bad were they? Like, on a scale of 10.
I'm sure you would have killed for my FNAF, like, Marionette X Reader,
Oh, no way!
fanfic, but...
I was always the reader, never the writer when I was a kid. When it came to fanfictions, I was always the reader, never the writer. But I was obsessed with Quotev. I fucking love Quotev so much. I need to do a stream where I'm just on Quotev.
Did you read any CL Phantom Hive fanfictions? That was like the one that popped off.
I was not particularly... When I was in middle school, my friend during middle school was way more into Black Butler than I was. I like Sebastian when I was a kid. I don't like him that much anymore. I like
Bless.
I like who do I like from Black Butler? I do like someone else from Black Butler. It's the enemy guy with the yellow eyes, but he looks like Sebastian, but he just looks ever so slightly different.
Oh god, Claude.
Yeah, I like Claude.
I hated Claude.
Yeah.
Claude had no personality.
Everyone hated Claude, but I'm just like, yeah, you're better than Sebastian.
It was either like, oh god, you're this. This is a really bad comparison to put next to, but like my really toxic ex, like the one that definitely like messed me up, right? It was loved Claude, and I was like,
Oh,
that's boring.
I mean, I'm gonna be so honest though. I don't remember what he did as a thing. I never.
He didn't do anything. That's the thing.
He really didn't. I remember just seeing one scene where he was just like a little weird to CL, but I honestly only like him for his design. That's the only reason why I like him.
The whole thing with Alois and Claude, where they were created, like they were created by like the animators and that team. Like they weren't in the manga. So that's why they had their own storyline and everything, and the team got to have like a little more fun with just Eloise.
Mm. I really don't know much about Black Butler because it's been so long. I just know I like Claude because of his design, and also I would dress up as Grell. I love
Oh,
Grell.
Grell, that's his name.
Yeah, Grell. That's the redhead.
Yeah, yeah. You would.
You.
I figured, yeah.
I like Grell as a character, not in like a simping way. I should specify.
Yeah.
She's just very pretty, and I want to be her. I'm serious, Isher. I think I like Grell, like not in a simple way. Like I want to be her. I would be Grell. I am Grell. Like the way
I'm gonna find it.
the way that Grell simps after Sebastian is the same way I simp after other characters.
I definitely took a screenshot to show my friends my old Quotep account before it was murdered.
Before you
Do I
destruct
remember? Not really, but yeah. So, anyways, I made like a CL Phantom Hivex reader where I went through the episodes, except I had a self-insert character who was partially Angel, I believe. And so she had a whole rivalry with Sebastian. It was just like, you're evil and you should stay away from CL. And he's just like, you're in the way, this, that, and the other. I don't even remember. I don't remember at all how any of that shit ended. I think she was depressed after CL fell off a bridge or something. But like, it's as you do.
As you do.
Yeah.
She's very pretty.
But, like, that was really popular, and then we wanted to have, like, people were asking if I was going to do another one. Like a season, a little sequel thing, and I was like, sure, and then I burnt out. I gave it to my friend who didn't write it. And then it died.
You should have continued it.
I didn't feel like it. I didn't really like the second season.
That's fair.
So that's why I was like, nah, I'm good.
That's fair. It would have been funny if you continued to this day.
Oh god, no. No, as soon as I started streaming, I was like, I gotta purge this thing before someone finds it.
The darkness, they can never know.
Oh yeah, no, I would never.
She's very pretty, I want to be. No, how do I describe this? Like, there's a difference between characters. I like men. Grell's a
There's
woman.
characters that you want that. There's characters that you want to be, and there's characters that you want to be in.
Yeah. Exactly that. Like Maxie, for example. I want to be in him. And then there's Grell, who I want to be her. I kin Grell. That's the right word. Like, when you kin someone, you're like, oh, I am that character, basically.
Mm-hmm.
When I say I simp for someone, I really mean it. Like, if you take a good look at my Discord profile, you'll know. Or even my Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
But I have not touched Black Butler, my goodness. Honestly, when I was on Quotive, I mainly did a lot of creepypasta and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff, primarily.
I would read only one-shots of fanfictions. I was like, I can't commit to a full like chapter thing that someone like that I write for other people. I would prefer to, so instead I would prefer to read the quick one-shots. If they had different parts, then sure, I'll read those, but like those are what kept me going through like middle school.
Hey, I had a few I had a few exceptions. There was a few, actually, I feel like I read a lot more I read more when I was younger than I do now. I'm more of like an audio person. Like, I like listening to like audios than anything, than fan fictions. Like comfort, like someone do voice acting a character and they're comforting me while I'm sad, basically. But
Can you repeat that last part one more time?
I'm more into audio stuff than reading. Like
Oh yeah.
I would listen to Vegeta comforting me when I'm sad. And I would prefer that than reading a one shot because I don't know, I just slowly got out of reading. I still read like fan fictions on the occasion, but when I was younger, I read so many different fan fictions for myself. I read Peanut, I don't know if you know this, but have you ever read like have you ever taken the quizzes and they're like it gives you like the one shot reading of which character you're paired with? Have you ever taken those quizzes on Quota before?
Oh yeah, and then it's like a quick, short, like fan fiction.
Yeah.
I used to do those also.
I read so many 7 Minutes of Heaven with creepypasta characters as a kid.
Oh hell yeah. Yes, sister, that's where it's at.
And I would try so hard to guess which ones would be like, because like when those quizzes are very obvious, like, oh, which character do you want? What's your favorite color? I like green. Oh, what's your favorite hobby? Playing video games. And then you get Ben Drown, and then you like make out with him in the closet. And like every time if the answers were obvious, I would definitely try to look for Jeff. I'm just like, what would Jeff answer? What's a Jeff the Killer answer?
Looking for fucking hoodie of all characters.
You are a hoodie girl.
I am.
I'm not gonna judge you because I like hoodie. I don't think I like hoodie in that way, but I do like Masky. I like Masky in that way.
Yeah, which I thought was really funny when you said that because I was like, oh my god, the duo.
We're both named Tim and we make out with each other. I think it's even funnier because if I use my normal self, it's just like we're both brunettes named Tim and just make out with each other. I just think it's really funny. No, I like a lot of creepypasta characters. Oh, I love creepypasta. Oh, I still love creepypasta. I never grew out of it.
Oh my god, it was like... Oh my god, my mom finding out that I liked creepypasta was so awful. She flipped out so bad because it was right after like the stabbings. Oh
my goodness, Peanut.
Oh my god.
Do you want to hear a story? Do you want to hear?
Yeah.
So my mom... it's bad. Oh, it's really bad. So, this was during high school. I was in 6th grade. Yeah, I was in 6th grade when this happened. How old are you in 6th grade? Like, I want to say like 11, maybe? Like 11 to 12?
Yeah. Yeah, I was around 6th grade, 7th grade also.
Yeah, so like around like 6th grade, that's when I was like at an all-time peak with creepypasta. Like I was obsessed with creepypasta, and my nights would consist of nothing but reading fan fictions of creepypasta. Nothing but fan fictions of creepypasta. And you know, I had a self-insert and I drew fan art and all that stuff and whatever. And then I went to school one day, and I went to sit at a table with my friends, and they're like all whispering, you're just like, oh my god, and I'm just like, hey guys, what's going on? And he's like, oh my god, Tim, did you hear about the stabbing? And I'm just like, what stabbing? Like, did you hear on the news that like 2 girls tried to kill a girl to go find Slender Man, basically? And I'm just like, oh my god. Thank God the girl's okay. This is a true story, by the way, chat. This is a true like news event that happened. And I was like, I was not diagnosed as a kid with autism, by the way. I was not diagnosed as a child, and I think I had a really hard time reading the room sometimes, cause y'all refuse to service to me. I'm a goddamn old. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But
sorry to call you out, I guess.
Like shortly after my friends told me about like the stabbing, like the news, I'm just like, oh my god, that's horrible. So do you want to hear how my OC becomes a proxy of Slender Man?
Oh my god.
And what's worse was like my OC was my self-insert, so I would refer to myself as me and I. This is how I would kill this person. This is how Slenderman would find me. I had no idea of context clues or reading the room. So I basically explained to my friend how my character would kill someone as an adult. Just like, yeah, I would kill, like, my character, I would kill. Again, I described it as, like, me. I was describing me, first person terms. Like, yeah, so I would kill, like, a person in college, and then, like, and drive into the woods where Slenderman would find me, and then I would go to the mansion, and I think people overheard me talk about it, and I was sent to the principal's office, and I was so confused, because, like, wait, why am I in trouble? I didn't do anything wrong. And they're like, Tim, do you have any violent tendencies? And I'm just like, what? No? Why? He's like, we're gonna have to call your parents. And I'm just like, huh? And that's when my mom found out that I was in the creepypasta, and I got suspended for a week from school.
Oh god.
And the thing is, my middle school already had beef with my family because they had beef with my brother. My brother was a good kid. He didn't have any problems. They just really hated my brother for some reason. And my mom threatened to sue the school if they kicked me out because of this stupid, like, little mishap. So yeah, thanks, Mom, for keeping me in school. But no, yeah, I could have totally fucked everything up if because of my interest in creepypasta. I think after that whole ordeal, I stopped liking creepypasta for a while. But then when I entered, like, high school and then my adulthood, I'm just like, yeah, creepypasta, I miss you.
My mom was just, like, really scared that I would also end up, I don't know, either being stabbed or stabbing. Yeah. So she just kind of, like, yelled at me, hoping that it would go away. It's not like she took my phone or anything. I still read fan fictions at night, so I mean, I don't know. I didn't even, like, I think as a kid, I didn't even have, like, the whole idea of, like, how proxies and stuff were like, oh, you've gotta kill someone, this, that, and the. I didn't even know about that. Yeah, I was just like, yeah, I'm a little creature, and I just kind of showed up.
I just kind of appeared
like,
out of nowhere.
Yeah, they just kind of took me in, so I was just like, yeah, so this works. And it was like, that's apparently not how it works. I didn't find that out until, like, way later. I was like, I missed the beginning and the ending. I was just straight in the middle.
You were just like, I'm already here. No, I was really into horror as a kid. I remember on Little Big Planet, I shared this with Joe, I think. Yeah, I think I shared this with Joe.
Yeah, it was with Joe.
Yeah, during my interview, I brought up how I made a whole horror-based, I made my own creepypasta on Little Big Planet as a whole movie, and I need to stream it or record it so I can post it. That I made it. Because, oh my god, Peanut, I was a movie star as a young kid on Little Big Planet. I made movies of my creepypasta.
So proud of you.
I made full-blown films, and I still have that OC. She's a lot different now, but I might redesign her just to make her go back to your roots, be cringy again. Let's carve out your insides, because that makes sense for you, canonically. Organically.
I don't know why I hated the idea of, like, self-inserts when that's, like, basically, like, all I would do. But, like, I never, like, drew them out or anything. I don't know why I hated it so much as a kid.
I think was it possibly because, like, other people made it, like look cringe, basically? That's what I'm guessing.
I don't know. I had this whole thing where I wanted to, like, write more than draw, like, as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've always loved drawing, but I really wanted to write more.
Mm-hmm.
This was before I developed my ADHD and got bored of writing.
Yeah.
This was when I was maybe still neurodivergent or masking and deluded myself into thinking I was really good at writing.
Mm-hmm.
So that was that.
That's still really funny to me. Do you still love Hoodie to this day? I'm curious.
He's aight.
He's aight.
I don't like. I don't really have like a crush on creepypastas anymore. Now I'm just like, when I hear how creepypastas play out or horror stories in general, it's either I think of, oh, who thinks of this shit, or how can I adapt this into a character also?
How do you feel whenever I bring up creepypasta?
Nostalgic bliss.
Ah, wunderbar.
As it takes me back to the day of reading about like the 8 different types of Slenderman.
The 8 types.
And
Enderman.
you know how there was
Slenderman.
There was the sexy man.
No, we don't talk about that one. We don't talk about the sex.
Those fanfictions were those were wild.
Wait, do you know what?
You know what? When I think
called?
about it, yeah, of course I. Well,
Okay.
I mean, I know about him. I don't remember what he's called anymore. But like, you know, that's like that whole thing with like the many different Slendermans kind of like opened up. Maybe that's why I was so blind to how weird like all the different Sans AUs were.
I honestly,
because they were like basically doing the same thing.
No, yeah, I didn't think much about the Sans AUs because again I was numbed by that because of the Slenderman. Because there were so many.
Yeah, I'm just making that revelation now.
that was like your realization is like, oh wait, this isn't weird to me because of this.
Yeah.
No, I didn't even realize that was numb because of the other Slenderman, because there was a lot of different like variations of Slenderman. Like, a lot! But I still love them all. I even have my own variation of Slenderman I need to draw out.
What?
I gave him, like, a backstory.
You gonna share?
I mean, yeah, I'll share it to you, like, after the stream, because I wanna draw it out on my Twitter. I wanna share it on my Twitter first before I share it anywhere else. Because I had this whole idea that I want to rewrite a lot of the creepypastas for myself. Because I'm just a little
By the
cringy.
way, I'm still looking for that screenshot of my old fanfiction.
Oh, take your time! Take your time!
I'm 40 pages into pictures, and I'm getting somewhere. I'm in early 2022, so this is when my memory starts to kind of fade.
No, you're good. I was gonna say, I can move on to my next question for you while you're doing that, if you're alright with that.
Yeah.
Okay, what was your child hyperfixation, and has that hyperfixation left, still linger, or is it 100% still part of your everyday life now?
I think all of my hyperfixations, aside from all the new added ones, they kind of are, yeah. They're still part of my everyday life.
You want to share a few of them?
Inuyasha, Naruto, Magic Knight, Rayearth. Well, less Naruto nowadays. But like if I get like really upset or like sad, I'm just being like, fuck it, I'm pulling up Inuyasha. And it's like kind of funny among my friends because they're not really like big fans of Inuyasha or something. So they're like, this shit again. And I'm like, yeah, you go, Kokobe. You tell him to sit. Or
you keep going.
I really like Magic Knight Rayearth. It was like one of my first introductions to like girl power. Aside from like Sailor Moon, like I kind of want to rewatch Sailor Moon, but also that's kind of weird in their own different ways.
I never watched Sailor Moon. I like the style, but I never watched it.
Yeah, that's okay. I liked it. It was good for what it was. So I guess a lot of like early 2000s animes they were my hyperfixation. I really loved the idea of making characters and like fantasy adventures because of these hyperfixations and my love for adapting mythology or like cultural creatures, I guess. Came from Inuyasha. And like just like inspirations from like Pokemon or like Yokai Watch or something. Oh yeah, Yokai Watch. That's also a good hyperfixation for me.
I actually liked Yokai Watch as a kid. I didn't see much hatred behind it because everyone was like, oh, you're just like Pokemon, you're just ripping out Pokemon. I'm just like, I don't see it. I legit don't see it.
Aside from like that, A lot of the fandom started to die out just because like the games started to have like the same formula, and so people started to see it as like lazy,
Ah.
which was such a shame because now I just learned that Yokai Watch 2 is getting a Switch adaptation, but it's gonna be Japan only. Anyways, that's a mournful thought for a different question.
Uh,
Yeah,
I'm so glad that the hyperfixations have never left you.
yeah, I have the neurodivergency where a lot of the things that comfort me are what I already know, and I don't really watch a lot of new things anymore. If I am going to watch something new, it's got to be with someone else because it's hard for me to start something.
No, I get that. Is it hard for you to like to binge watch something by yourself?
Binge watching is a little different. I feel like just starting something in general that I like starting new animes is so hard because the way that I define it is I already have so many stresses in my life. I don't need to invest in someone else's stress.
That's fair. That's very fair.
So I really like slice of life animes. Oh, they're so fun. It's so good. Way of the House Husband.
The House. I was like about to bring that. I was like, I feel like you like the House Husband, don't you?
I watched it twice.
I have yet to watch it, but it looks so good.
I highly recommend.
I've got to watch it eventually.
Yes, you will love the husband. However, please don't steal him from his wife.
I'll share. I probably won't. I'm often not.
Join the polycule.
Join the polycule. I often don't simp after characters that are already in relationships, honestly. Like canonically in relationships. Like everyone ships Maxie with Archie, who's like, but it's not canon! I don't see a ring on his finger! They're not married! It counts!
That means he's mine!
Exactly! What is it? Like other characters. I'm trying to think of is there any character I like that is like taken? I guess like maybe Wambus from Bugsnax, but I'm not that into Bugsnax anymore as much as I used to. Like I'm not hyperfixation on that anymore. I'm trying to like think. It was like Wambus.
I would like Wambus.
I feel like you already knew that. I feel like I told you that I like Wambus.
Yeah, but like I just kind of got reminded.
I would need to play Bugsnax again. Genuinely, I would need to play Bugsnax again to see how I feel about any of the characters. I still like it. I think it's a very cute game. Like creators of Octodad did a good job with Bugsnax.
Yeah, they did really good.
Let's see here. I'm gonna ask you another question. That's alright with you, Peanut. This is one of my favorite questions. What was your first fictional crush as a kid? And does that crush still linger to this day?
Gaara from Naruto.
Gaara from
yes,
Naruto?
But only if he grew out his hair more.
Is that Gaara from Naruto? I feel like I want to try and guess which one that is. Is that the one with red hair and like black eyeliner?
Yep.
Oh, I got it!
Raccoon eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know jack shit about Naruto.
My taste in men has been consistent since what? 2012. Fucking I don't remember how old I am then. I'm 20 yeah. Whatever. Since 2012. The type of like the fanfictions definitely helped with this crush. Like the cold and kind of mean or distant, but to you sweet and loving, this, that, and the other. Like my type has been defined since I was birthed.
And that just continued on.
Oh yeah, if there's like some mildly dark, edgy character who has the slightest heart, that's probably my favorite.
I feel like since I was a kid, my crush has like changed. I had a specific taste and then it's gone. Like I didn't have one as a kid and then like I had one into like middle school, into high school, and then now it's gone. I don't know what I like anymore. If I like it, I like it. If I want you, I want you.
Personally, I would really like someone who is nice to me.
Uh,
That's my type.
Personally, I would like someone who's very old to me. Actually, that's always been like a trend with me. Actually, now I think about it. Besides, like
Are
when I
your
was
bones crippling yet?
honestly, like when I was a kid, of course, I had a few kid crushes when I was a child. Like when I was a baby kid, I had a crush on like Diego, or I don't remember his name, but I had a crush on this one character. It was a Sonic also counts because he was a kid as well. There's this one character I don't. Mm-hmm.
You know what's funny though?
Yeah.
I've never been a shadow girly.
Real. Honestly, I can kind of tell.
I liked Knuckles more.
Really, you like Knuckles? Like I had a feeling that you wouldn't like Shadow, but Knuckles.
I'm not a part of the Sonic fandom. I've never played a game except for the detective game where Sonic fucking dies.
Yeah.
And I only watched Sonic Underground.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a bit of Sonic X, but I loved Knuckles.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe it's the red, but I really liked Knuckles.
I really like Knuckles of how red he was.
And how red he was. Because he was red, like me.
Like me. That's so fair. That's so valid. I'm like now I'm not that. I've never always been into like that's a lie. I was into Sonic when I was a kid, but I also didn't play the game. Actually, I also did not play any of the games when I was a child, too. The only thing I played of Sonic ever in my life was the tutorial part of Sonic Unleashed, and that's my favorite Sonic game. I never got past the tutorial!
My favorite Sonic game... Yeah, my favorite Sonic game is the one where Sonic dies.
my favorite is one where he turns into a werewolf. And I didn't even get to the part where he turned into a werewolf.
I do really like Shadow in that game, though.
Oh,
because he bought me to her favorite band.
Aww. I am very excited for like the Shadow Unleashed game. That looks very interesting to me, especially he has big fucking wings now.
Yeah, I won't play it though. I'll watch it.
Yeah, I might play it.
Yeah.
I want to play Sonic games though. I want to try and play Unleashed without like failing again, because again I never got past the tutorial because I was playing on the Wii, and I've been told by everyone else and their dogs that the Wii version of Unleashed sucks because it's unplayable, basically. And I'm just like, oh, you're right, actually, because I couldn't get past the tutorial, and it's my favorite Sonic game anyway. No, yeah, there was like another character I liked that I can't remember for the life of me because it was on like a Jumpstart game. Like, when I was a kid, I liked a lot of kid characters, but the more I got a little bit older, I really like characters that were just way older than me. Like, way older than me. And that's still a trend. That's still very much a trend, minus maybe, like, a few exceptions. Like, here and there, like Pico from Friday Night Funkin'. That version of Pico specifically. I like Pico a lot.
I liked Pico from this one mod AU where him and boyfriend are still dating.
Is it the soft boy?
I think they... Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah. That... Oh, my heart. Oh my god.
The soft boy AU is actually very cute. I like the...
So cute.
I love the updated version. Have you seen the updated version of it?
I haven't seen it in... Like, I haven't seen progress in like 2 years or something.
Oh, Peanut, they updated it! Oh my god, they updated it, and I feel like you love it so much because they add voice acting to it.
Oh, that's really sweet.
There's like a whole new
Yeah,
chapter.
I never played it or anything. I just watched like one thing.
Oh, hold on, let me get you a link to that video because it's, oh my goodness, I feel like you'd love it like to pieces if you love Soft Boy, Pico. F and F. Trying to hold on. There we go. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, even like the art is like different in it too.
Oh, is it?
Oh yeah, it's very different. Like, hold on, let me like take a screenshot. Like, let me send you the link first, and then let me show you like a screenshot of like the comparison of like these two thumbnails. Sorry about that, chat. But take a look.
Oh. Oh, that's so. Oh, they're so cute. I'm gonna explode.
I feel like you'd love this so much.
I probably would.
No, yeah, but is there any other fictional character crushes that you had growing up? I'm curious. I'm surprised I got that. I'm surprised I figured out the Naruto character. I know nothing about Naruto.
There was another character in Naruto who people called him Pineapple Hair. He's Shikamaru. He's very sleepy, not very motivated, but he's very smart. And I had a crush on him also. And then otherwise it would kind of be like and so if anybody did watch Naruto, my little hair poof is inspired by that.
Oh, is it?
I would wear my hair like that, like similar to it being tied up and poofy. And I would like clip it up and it would be like in that type of like shape. Because I'm a fucking weirdo. And I would say, yes, it's my little plant.
It's your little plant.
Yeah. Yeah, so that hairstyle is very important to me because of him. Otherwise, I feel like a lot of, like, fictional crush type things, it would always be if I'm going to be starting something new. Like, as a kid, it's like, oh my god, but, like, who would I like the most? Like, who would I have a crush on? So, like, there's a couple of them.
Was like Naruto like a very big thing as a kid?
Yeah, he taught me how to read.
Really?
Yeah, my mom would watch it, and it was during the Shippuden era, so it was when Naruto was at its peak, and they would watch it in sub, and I couldn't understand, so I would slowly read the subtitles, and then I would stare, and then I'd be looking at my mom in shock, and I'm like, who's dying?
Who?
So then everyone found out that I could read.
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, they let me watch a lot of anime as a kid.
What was some of your favorite fan fictions to read? I'm very curious.
A lot of one-shots.
A lot of one-shots?
For some reason I had to... like, if it wasn't a one-shot, I wouldn't even bat a second, like, eye to it. It got to the point where I started, like, running out of one-shots to read. And I would have to reread them, or something. Or, like, go on different websites, but it wasn't the same. Like, I read through all the Naruto ones. I went through a lot of South Park ones for some reason.
Really? Wait, who'd you like in
South
Park?
Fandom? Gee, I wonder.
Was it like the goth kids?
Oh no. Oh god, no. No.
Oh, okay.
It was... No, it was Craig. And then he came out as gay, and I was like,
oh, it was Craig!
Yes. I don't... the fanfictions, they made him just sound too good.
You were young. It made sense.
I was young. I was naive.
If it makes you feel...
I don't know why.
I was gonna say when I was a kid I liked Kenny.
Well, that doesn't surprise me.
What do you mean? Hold on!
That just makes sense.
Okay. Where?
It just does. You're Tim.
Okay, I get it. Okay, fair enough. It doesn't help that in the COVID episode when they're all adults.
I didn't see that one, obviously.
Oh.
No, I haven't watched... I haven't watched an episode in years.
Oh, they had, like, this whole episode where, like, it's, like, the future and all the characters are canonically grown up. And, like, hold on, COVID, South Park, character,
that's
older.
Fucking weird.
No, yeah,
I say as I read fanfictions about...
I'm trying to, like, find, like, a screenshot of, like, all, like, the main 4 characters when they're all grown up. Here we go.
So...
I'm like trying. This is like really. Okay, here we go. Well, I'm gonna seize.
Oh wow! Bless you.
Oh, now it's gone. Great, cool. This was their canonical designs in the South Park episode.
That's really funny.
The funny thing is, like, out of all of them, when I saw that episode, I was like, yeah, I still would with Kenny. As an adult now.
That's really funny.
I don't really like Kenny
I
don't really like Kenny's still my favorite character, but I don't simp for him.
I don't know why I had such a pull towards like the way that people would write the South Park characters and all that. Like I don't know, but I really liked those. TMNT also obviously. Oh my god, all the Donnie ones were so heart-wrenching, of course.
Yes! Oh, I dab you up for that. I dab you up.
Yeah, yes. Like the I have to let him go because I know that he loves April and not me. And then it's like, no, your name, I do love you. And I was like, someone loves me in the fanfiction.
He's like, I love you, Daddy.
I was a very pathetic child.
No, were you also a hopeless romantic as a child?
Of course.
Oh yeah, because me too. Me too.
I think what other... Honestly, I just read any, like all the creepypasta one-shots also. I read anything that was a one-shot. I did not really care,
like deep fanfictions.
Like, who the characters were.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, if you could make a one-page story that was compelling enough to me, I would take it. Honestly, I don't know why I didn't see the early signs of the ADHD on there, because it's like, oh, you're bored? Yeah, stop reading it.
Mm-hmm.
You're never picking that up again.
You're never gonna pick that up again. I love talking about fictional crushes so much. It's my favorite pastime.
Oh yeah, it's great. I wish I could name like a couple more, but like my brain is kind of at a blank right now.
Do you want to name any that you have currently, like new ones?
Well, I mean, I currently have a law titty pad. So I guess you could say I kind of have a crush on him. Which my mom hasn't said anything about yet, by the way. She's definitely seen this.
Maybe she just didn't want to say it.
I've been using it casually for the past 2 weeks. I'm not hiding anything. Like, he's right here.
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, Mikey got me him for my birthday.
A what? Do you want to repeat into the microphone? Peanut, what your
mouth? A what?
Exit a what?
I sent the pictures to Tim. It's a law titty pad. I was gonna like actually release the picture on my birthday to talk about how much this is like the best birthday ever.
That's a really nice titty pad.
It's really good. Like I like Mikey joked about it with me a couple months ago. Like, what if I got you like a law titty pad? Because yeah, go ahead. Like, okay. I asked for it and I said it would be the best birthday ever. And then he actually like he just so happened to be like at a con and somebody was selling it, so he bought it.
I really want to get a mouse titty pad like this.
This is great. Like, when I'm like actually like upset, I'd be poking his titties and I'm like so firm. So firm. Yeah.
I feel like I need to make my own titty pad because like none of the characters I like have a titty pad.
You know what? Though on the topic of fictional crushes that we didn't get to, what were your Pokemon favorite like fictional crushes?
Oh, so so before Maxie, which I said
before Maxie.
Yeah, before Maxie, which by the way, I don't know where Maxie came from. He was definitely not a long-time crush. He just one day during, I think 2022 or 2023, I think definitely 2020, it was 2023, yeah. During February of 2023, I was just talking about Pokemon teams, because my friend Zen really likes Archie. I was like, haha, Archie, you like Archie. And then I looked at Maxie and I'm like, damn, baby girl. Lip bites, like, where have you been all my life? I never thought of Maxie in any other way before that day, and now I'm just like, damn, Maxie. In terms of other Pokemon characters I really like Guzma. I've always liked Guzma. I still do.
That's fair.
I was so obsessed with him when Sun and Moon came out. I'm just like, oh my god, you're so filthy, and like you have like backstory and like.
Oh my god.
I mean, like physically.
Oh, right, right. Yeah. Like he's grimy. Got it.
Yeah, that's.
Sorry. Sorry.
The fanfiction's got to you. It's okay. Make your own.
Sure.
Make your own with black jacket. I could, Esher. I could. Was it? I actually, for the longest time, my Pokemon crush was not a human. It was Mewtwo. For the longest time.
I forgot about that.
I don't really crush on Mewtwo that much anymore. I see him as like my ride or die Pokemon, basically. Like he's the Pokemon that means everything to me, but I don't necessarily romanticize him that much anymore. If I had to pick a Pokemon to romanticize, it would be him, but I don't often do it, though.
I like human boys, so as a kid, I really liked Ruby. Aside from the fact that that's my gemstone, it's Brendan, which is the male protagonist. He had, like, the hardest backstory, or, like, whatever, and, like, his whole thing is supposed to be trying to reunite with Sapphire and trying to, like, help her with, like, what she wants to do, while also trying to, like, help protect the world, something Rayquaza. Anyways, he took, like, a Dragon Claw to the face, like, as a 4-year-old, trying to protect Sapphire, lived, first off, and still fought, and only left him with, like, a forehead scar. That's why he wears his hat.
No
and I was
way.
just like, damn, like, I want that. Like, I want someone to protect me.
Oh,
God.
so the protected, you just like, to be protected like that.
Basically.
No, I get that. No, yeah, I get that. Oh, to be protected, just swoon.
Ooh, to be in a safe, loving relationship.
I dab up Peanut as we were hopeless romantic fanfiction readers. Well, moving on from fictional crushes for the time being, I'm gonna go into my next question, if that's alright with you.
Yeah, we'll get back to it.
We'll get back to it. We always get back to it. What sounds, smells, or images trigger your nostalgia?
Oh, I got to joke about this with my cousin. It was, anytime that we go into a Sephora, she likes to, like, smell the perfumes, because she really likes perfumes. And every once in a while, she would stop, and she would pause and look at me and go, "This one smells like your grandma," and then would make me smell it.
Did it smell like your grandma?
Yeah, she smells very strongly of, like, particular,
like flowers?
like floral, floral perfumes, but, like, really strong ones that were really sweet. Also, like, the smell of incense is very nostalgic. You know, you grow up praying and all that. I also, like, sometimes with, the way that a type of... The sounds that the sounds of my grandparents, my Vietnamese grandparents, doing, prayers, they would also be hitting a small, I don't want to say drum, but, like, it was basically like that, where they had, like, a little mallet, and they would be striking, like, a little wood, thing. I don't know. I could be corrected later, because I haven't heard them pray in a long time, and I'm not an active Buddhist or anything. But, like, the sounds of them, like, hitting that drum is, like, it's not a drum. It's a little wooden thing, and it makes a clocking noise. And it's the best way that I could describe it. That, and along with a bowl that they would lightly strike, and, like, that ringing, like, those are, like, engraved in my memory. Because aside from me listening to them pray or trying to help them with it, because they would make it a family activity, like, I would play with it, and I would sometimes like reenact them doing the prayers and everything.
Ah, okay, I see, I
So
see.
that's stuck in my brain off the top of my head.
Cat thumbs up emoji to that.
Cat thumbs up.
Cat thumbs up. Those are some pretty nice smells and sounds you listed off.
Yep. Floral perfume and
Whoa.
wood.
Wood drum. Very nice sounds, very nice smells. Let's see here. I'm gonna move on to the next question. That's okay with you. Do you think nostalgia or having nostalgia is a weakness or empowering as we grow up?
I think it's dependent on the mindset of the person. I like to think that it's very empowering because it's something that I can look back on if I'm feeling very nostalgic, something that I can look back on and try to grow from or trying to take inspiration for. And I think in a way that's how a lot of people can succeed, where they take the sorry, I'm looking at, remember like 2 years ago when we did Pokemon Fusions together?
I do remember, yes.
I found that, but I haven't found the fanfiction, so I probably deleted it.
Aww, my heart.
Yeah.
I'm wounded on behalf.
Yeah, it's a shame, I guess.
It's
but
okay.
I think that there's the thing where it's like there's no more original ideas or anything, but the inspirations and the way that ideas are adapted, I feel like it's the nostalgia and the memories and everything that just really helps with it rather than rejecting it. I feel like the more you reject it, the less of a person that you can become, because that's just rejecting everything that
made you almost.
That made you.
Yeah. No, that does make sense. Like to reject the idea of like, oh no, I wasn't like this as a kid, or like basically being embarrassed of that childhood.
Yeah.
Basically. There's nothing wrong being embarrassed, but there's a little bit like you said, denying like that part of you, basically.
Yeah, and it just makes you kind of like empty. Which, like, I know that this is like a later question. It's something that I did a lot, like how I said that I don't know why I hated self-inserts so much, but it was something that I disliked about myself. I felt like maybe it was like a selfish type of thing. But a lot of the things that I liked, I would actively not want to tell anybody out of that fear of rejection, so I myself would reject everything that I liked, and I would try to... I would basically be like less of my own individual person up until a few years ago, where I feel like I've really adapted personality for myself. And I don't have to like... Oh, I don't have to... Oh, shit, I found it.
Oh, you did? You did?
Nah, I found screenshots.
Oh my god, please. I won't put them on the stream if you're uncomfortable with it.
I don't... please don't share this.
I won't. No, I just really
I'm okay with a lot of things. Oh, this ain't one of them. Oh, thank God, I needed something to break down.
Oh wow, there's a lot of reads on this.
Oh yeah, I told you, that was the one that popped off.
You know, I'm so proud of you with this.
Thanks. The marionette one was inspired by game theory.
Oh, did you draw that art piece in it? I'm very curious.
No, I did not. I stole that art and did not provide credit.
like a true middle schooler.
Yep.
Was that like the inspiration?
At some point, someone...
for like the character in it, I'm guessing?
No, I just needed a humanized because I thought it was weird to crush on not humans. So if people made Gajinkas, then I was like, all right, now it's okay.
Oh, I bet it was like, was that the inspiration of like the like in the fanfiction? It's like, oh, the marionette's black hair swooped aside. Like, did you use that as inspiration?
No, actually, I had
Oh.
it. So I had a little OC that I put into that fan fiction where
Mhm.
she was like a lucky cat at the prize corner with Marionette, and she would
Oh.
like compel kids to come and spend their tokens and all that. So like she was already a duo with him, and
Oh.
then by the end of it, you know how like I said, it was inspired by fucking
Yeah.
the game theory. So when the shit burned down, then they got their little souls were released and everything. They were reincarnated as next door neighbors, and they were
Mhm.
little kids. And then
Oh.
I had the little girl that was my OC be calling the marionette Mary, like as a nickname. Do I know for what? Not really, but like, who cares? It's over now.
Who cares?
There's also like a whole bunch of like there's a bunch of like one shots that I wanted to start
Mhm.
and everything. Uh, but like it would just be like I started a page and then I didn't continue with it. Like these are the ones that like I was actively um that I actively wrote in or actually finished. Those two were the only ones that I finished out of everything that I've done.
Mhm.
And the Goosebump one, I forgot about that until now. I got mad that for some reason, as soon as the movie came out, there wasn't a million fan fictions already, so I made one myself.
Of the Goosebumps one?
Of the Goosebump movie.
Wait,
Yeah.
which character were you thinking of specifically? Was it
I don't,
Slappy?
I don't fucking know. I don't remember.
I'm
I
just
just remember that the character, she was a part of the one Goosebump story of like the neighbors of like the girls next door or something. So she was like
Oh,
secretly a ghost, but she had to like she was trying to like live her life normal, like how what was it was that also one of the characters where she was actually a character and she didn't realize it until it was like later?
I think so. Yeah, yeah,
Okay, so it was like basically like that
yeah. Mhm.
where like but except that they knew and they were just trying to keep the secret. So they
Mhm.
were trying to like protect the other character while also slowly falling in love. It was like a thing that I did with my other cousin. I got into fan fiction writing because of her.
Oh.
Where specifically for things like supernatural, we would watch through the episodes together. So I have the first 5 episodes of Supernatural engraved in my mind. Because we would watch it and write our self inserts into it. She would of
Uh-huh.
course be with Dean. I would of course be with Sam. Somehow we're also like really close friends or like sisters that just so happen to also fall in love with the brothers.
Uh-huh.
So it was like another thing with the Goosebumps one where it was like two characters that were the little ghosties trying to protect the main girl who somehow ends up with one of the two guys and then it's just like oh no but there's another romance so that means there's a love triangle.
Oh my god. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
That was a
amazing.
banger idea though. No, that was a good one. I don't regret
Oh.
not finishing it though.
Oh, I'm very curious of what your answer is going to be for one of these questions when we get there. When we get there.
Yeah.
I am going to move on to the next question. That's okay with you, Peanut.
Yeah.
If you could bring one thing from your childhood and bring it into this current day and age, what would it be? It could be anything from an old TV show to discontinued products and anything.
I would bring the Switch port of Yokai Watch 1 to America. That's what I would do. I want it so bad. I want to complete I want to get all the yokai. I want to 100% it. It's different.
Is it only a Japanese port?
It's different on the DS. It's an only Japanese port because the Western fans killed it.
Oh.
I'm so mad about it. Cause like I want to 100% the game. And I'm working on that on my own, but it's something else when at least I can stream it.
Mm-hmm. Is there no like is there
it.
no like exports like online of it being like in English?
I'm sure there are. So I'm not gonna bother with fucking like I could. I'm doing like really brief. I'm doing like really light studies of. Yeah, I'm very salty about that. It's really bad. I'm doing very light studying of Japanese. So like I feel like if I'm confident, I could just make a Japanese account and figure all that shit out. But I don't play on the Switch enough to actually know like what port is available or like translation is or isn't, you know?
No, that's fair. Oh, oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. No, but that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah. So that's the only thing you'd want.
That's the only thing I desire.
That's your one wish. If you're like a genie with 3 wishes, just like what do you wish? Just like that, and that's it.
Oh, I would also like Tomodachi Life on the Switch, but that's what everybody wants.
So you're gonna get that anyway.
I would bring that and Yokai Watch back to the Americas.
Because America took it for granted.
I feel like for at least the first 2 games they did. Like the first 2 games were pretty great. I could see why I fell off at Yokai Watch 3, but you didn't have to take it all away from America like that. Like I'm so
like some of us liked it, you didn't have to take it away. Oh my goodness.
Like, I get it, I'm not a million people, but like I'm a fan.
You could be a million.
I could be.
I'm gonna move on to the next question. That's alright with you?
Yeah.
So, what was your thing as a kid? Was it art, gaming, writing, any of the sorts? And how's that hobby or skill developed over the years? And how would you compare it to your younger years?
From me as an itty bitty kid,
Mm-hmm.
I've always been the nice girl that watches anime and draws anime, maybe plays games. I was never like a gamer.
Mm-hmm.
I never was a gamer and I never have been a gamer.
Mm-hmm.
That's just kind of how it is now. Except I also wrote a lot more. Like that was also a mildly known fact as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Especially because I used to be a very avid reader. And now I'm neurodivergent. So like again, where I rejected a lot of who I was as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Which when I'm thinking about it makes sense, but like I rejected myself a lot as a kid, so in comparing to how I am now, where I like myself, I'll tolerate it, I'll say it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good with who I am and all that. Everything that I thought made me cool, I've learned was me being Delulu.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm me, and I'm vibing. So, like, I'm still the art kid. I'm just also a little gay, and really, I'm really neurodivergent. I'm very unmedicated.
Mm-hmm.
That's the word.
I'm very proud of you.
Like, I don't need to be smart
Mm-hmm.
or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So that's okay.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of you, Peanut, that you've reached this far.
Thanks. I'm proud of you too.
Oh, but we're not talking about me though. We're talking about you though.
I'm talking to you.
Well, but you're talking to me about you though, so.
Shut up. Be like me, I may be stupid. That's exactly how I am.
Yeah,
I'm
me
like,
too.
I may be stupid,
but
I'm not an idiot.
I'm not an idiot. Well, this one. Oh, okay. So, I'm very curious how you're gonna answer this question. What would you consider the cringiest thing you did as a kid? And would you do that same cringy thing, or would you have changed it if you could?
Even if I could change everything about myself as a kid, I think that I, with a mild autistic touch, wouldn't even notice that I'm manipulating the environment around me and still do the same dumb shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not, like I said, I'm not an idiot. I don't have, like, wild stories that some of my friends do where I somehow ended up in a wild situation or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I did used to think that I would be this is so influenced by the early 2000s animes. I used to think that people would definitely like me and I would be popular if I was smart.
Mm.
I was not.
Oh.
And I thought that if something along the lines of if maybe I was God, I don't know, like if I just talked enough to like current crush at the time, and like if I was just really nice to him, and he saw how smart and maybe talented I was in various subjects, and how I did so much that maybe he'd have a crush on me too, and it would be, no girl, you just a Lulu. No. No.
No.
But like I said, I think that even if I could go back in time and be like, girl, don't do this, I would somehow do the same thing in a different formula.
That's fair. That's very fair. No matter what you could have possibly changed, it will still occur, basically.
Basically.
That's very fair. Is there any cringy moment that stands out to you though? I'm very curious if there is.
God, there's a lot. I kind of say dumb shit all the time, Tim.
It could be
I'm trying
any.
to think, though. I do a lot of... oh god, I think more embarrassing than cringy. I used to, like, I love to draw Pokemon, especially from, like, a little Pokédex book my mom had bought me, and I would take my old notebooks that I'm not using anymore, and I would draw on those to make use of the paper. And I had a Pokemon book, and at some point I had left it in another classroom while we were doing a school activity. And it just so happened that the person who had it when I was trying to get it back was my at the time crush.
Oh no.
And it was awful. It was so embarrassing because he definitely looked at it. And I was like, no, he knows I'm a nerd. But like, we were all going to graduate soon anyways. We were all going to go to different schools, so it didn't matter. Anyways, when I was looking back at my drawings, there was a dick on my bear tick, and I was really sad about that.
Oh. You think that
yeah,
he
was
that?
giggling about it with his friend.
Aww.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I would change that. I wouldn't forget my notebook that time. I'd leave a note on my arm or something. Girl, don't forget your book.
Oh, that's so upset. I mean, like they're little boys, so like understandable, but it still sucks though.
Yeah. I had this thing where it's like the moment that I did something that was ever so slightly embarrassing or not as similar to other people, it was like, that's it, I'm never doing it again.
Never again. Just like you're just like
never again.
Running away with tears in your eyes, running to your fictional crush instead, just like Garu.
It's okay, I got better. I'd still doodle Pokemon from time to time.
That's good. I like the Piplup you doodled before, like recently.
Oh yeah, I was in a task paralysis and I was just staring. I ended up looking at a Piplup post, so I was like, that's it. That's what I'll doodle.
That's it. Piplup. Piplup's what I need.
That's the one.
That's the one. I always love asking the cringy stuff. Well, I'm gonna move on to my next question. That's alright with you, Peanut.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think your past self would be excited or proud of the person you become, or do you think otherwise?
Proud? Maybe. But I don't think excited. I think more of shock.
Shock?
And not in a bad way, but in a, wait, we're not cool type of way. Like it's like I don't know how else to describe it. Just being like, wait, we ended up studying for art? I thought nobody wanted us to do that. And it's like, girl, me neither. It's fucking here I am. So I guess, but like, definitely proud because I've always struggled with my mental health and I've always struggled with like being sure that this is my time in this lifetime. So
yeah, sorry.
So definitely proud to be like, okay, we do belong here. And I have friends now, and I think younger me would be so excited about that. Like, but people want to hang out with us? Because like, I was genuinely like in the cartoons where it would be like the kid sits alone like at a table and nobody else like really talks to them or whatever. Like I was that kid. So I didn't mind it at the time, but like looking back, it's like, damn, I was like a really lonely kid, especially because I didn't hang out with a lot of friends. I would hang out a lot more with my cousins, but otherwise, like other friends, like I never went out shopping with them or I don't know, birthday parties I wasn't really invited to or anything. Like I was a pretty lonely kid. So I think little me seeing that I've got friends now that actively do want to see me and I can go out and hang out with friends as an adult is like really fucking wild to her.
Do you think your younger self would be like in shock of like the fan base you've grown, especially like on Twitch?
See, I have a complicated relationship with my Twitch already where I got really lucky twice. So I have like a mild imposter syndrome thing with that where I don't feel like I grew a lot of that.
Naturally.
Like I've grown a community. But not a big one that like the number says. Like more accurately to I feel like my content and on Twitch and stuff should be more accurate to my YouTube, where I only have about 380 subscribers on my YouTube. I feel like that is more appropriate for my community and for my Twitch. Like that feels like a more comfortable number than what I have right now. I think my younger self would be confused that I even tried it at all, but would be like, yeah, no, you know what? I think I could fuck with this.
Okay. I was just really curious about that.
Yeah, like it was like the whole thing where I like to involve myself, but I didn't like to be known, if that makes sense. So me being on Twitch, it's like, you know, people are gonna have to like recognize you. Like you're gonna have to be like known. It's like kind of weird, but like okay, I guess until we're settled into it.
That makes sense. Okay, well, kind of like a tag-along question, with that same question, like, it's like part 2. If you could go back in time, what would you tell your past self?
I say this to anyone in general, if they were to ask for a type of life advice. And it's to really cherish the people that are there with you in the moment. A lot of the regrets that I have when it came to really losing people in my life, whether it's just a fallout or to actual passings, has always been like, oh, I didn't save this picture with us, or oh, I didn't do this hangout this one time to remember something. Like things like that. I feel like if you are given the opportunity to make memories with people who you cherish, you should always take it. or you should always try to make it work.
Mm-hmm.
And I try to hold myself up to that now. Which I think not only works for a person's mental health now, but could also be really good memories to look back on.
Mm-hmm.
Like my dad loved to take pictures because it was something that his dad couldn't do. So when he lost his father, he could only go off of memory. And I'm lucky enough where I have all these pictures and stuff. So I can have these memories with him and everything. But there's always that one part where it's like, oh, but that one time, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And like even just like the little things of cherishing the small things, like I made this as like a comic or whatever early 2023 or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like even just eating together at a dinner table, it is completely different to how it was a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like just enjoying those things and like how the people around you can really affect you. I feel like if it's someone who is actively positive in your life, trying to cherish all that you can with that.
Mm-hmm. Like enjoying the little moments with the people you have around, if you can, basically.
Yeah. Enjoying not only like the little moments, just enjoy every moment.
Mm-hmm.
How my sister won't shut up about it only takes a second to make a memory anytime we're taking a picture, so I don't know, take that how you will.
No, I kind of get it from both sides. The picture is just nice to, to have it forever. But, like, the memory is just, like, it's gonna be in your brain, yeah, but you're not gonna have, like, a reminder of it. Which is nice to have pictures.
Oh, yeah. I just wish you wouldn't say it every time we're taking a picture together.
Takes another picture.
It only takes a second to make a memory.
Oh, it takes a second to make a memory. Oh. I do really like that. That was actually very beautiful, Peanut. You get 2 cat thumbs up from me with that one.
Yes!
Score! Well, Peanut, I have sadly reached the last question on my Q&A.
Yeah, I'm really confused about the placement of this one.
No. This is this is a very important question. This is why it's saved for last. It's a very important question, and I asked it to everyone. Did you have life sketches as a kid?
No. I was poor, and if we had the financial stability, I didn't ask for anything. I thought cool rich kids only had Skechers. Like, especially if you stomped like the wheelies, only cool kids could have wheelies. I wasn't a cool kid.
Heelys are cool.
I was a nerd. What is my place to have light up Skechers? What is wrong with you asking me that question? That feeds into my negative nostalgia.
No! This is not how I wanted things to end. No, let's go back to talking about men. Fictional men. That makes you feel better. Oh my god. I feel like I've definitely like died laughing a lot today talking with you, Peanut.
I'm glad. All it took was me flirting with you or yelling at you.
Yeah, or a little bit of both.
Yeah, I think this is kind of toxic.
Yeah, but who doesn't love a little bit of toxic Yuri?
I was just gonna say that. You just get me.
I get you so hard. This is why we're Yuri together. This is why we Yuri.
This is why we're Yuri.
Exactly. No, but thank you, Peanut, for joining me. I do appreciate you so much for accepting my invite to come on here.
And thank you for having me and inviting me.
Absolutely.
Twice.
Did I ask you twice?
Oh, I feel like you asked me once at some point. I was just like, I'm really not sure.
No, I remember, I made a post and you said no before I can even ask you. And then I asked you
Oh,
and you're
okay.
like, oh, okay.
Well, I'm sorry I rejected you.
It's okay. It's happened now. No, but I genuinely had
I
so
came
much.
around eventually.
You came around eventually, as all Yuri does. But nah, if y'all haven't checked out Peanut's channel, go check out Peanut. She's so funny and she draws so her art is so good. Like mwah. Magnifique. I love your art so much, Peanut. It's so cute.
I love your art so much. I will say
Mhm.
that an estimated in about 20 hours,
Mhm.
assumingly, I'm
Mhm.
probably going to be drawing about approximately 150 to 200 profile pictures with cookies.
Mhm.
So if you want to see that, there's that. But like how I was advertising earlier, I think you should donate to Tim if you're able to, because I am raising money for Tim. It goes to a good cause. Tim is currently trying to work up some funds for an art shop that she is going to be opening. So these are just some extra funds to do safety. I think I will be doing this for the rest of July, just because me being sick has really delayed a lot of the fundraising goals that I had in plan.
Mhm.
So
I appreciate you, Peanut. I appreciate you carrying out my goal for me. It means a lot to me. Thank you, Peanut. Donate, y'all. Donate if you can, or if you
to
want.
Tim,
Yeah, donate if you can, or if you want to. Basically, I will appreciate any amount, and I will witch hunt you if I find out that you donate to me. Like every time I get a donation, I go to Peanut's server. I say who donated to me.
that's true.
I-
It's very funny. If you donate $100, it's either we insult you a million times or we block you on a social media.
Your choice, or both. If you're like if you want that too.
Yeah,
Mhm.
last time Grubs did a really big donation, I had to insult the whole chat, so
You
that
have to
was
insult-
an emotional trip.
No, that's because. Oh, I wish I was there for that. Oh my goodness. I remember I did come in like one of your streams to say like thank you to that, and also talk about Garten of Ban on your stream.
Yeah, that was great.
And then you screamed at me for
You
it.
should. I wasn't screaming at you, I was screaming at the game. There's a difference.
Okay, that's okay. You were screaming.
I
at
would
me.
never want to directly scream at you.
Aw. What were you gonna say before I cut you off about screaming?
I don't remember, because then I saw Egg say water part 2, and I was like, part 2 of water?
Part 2 water. No.
Happy belated birthday, Egg.
Yes, happy belated birthday, Eggs. But I am going to end my stream here. I am gonna raid. I do have a raid set up for someone.
Yippee!
Before I hit send, I am going to do another interview. Oh, excuse me. I am going to do another interview stream this Sunday. I'm not going to tell you who. You're going to find, if you want to know who it is, you just come on Sunday. Come on Sunday.
It's me again.
It's Peanut again.
Except we only talk about, like, we only start reading fanfictions together, and we go,
I'm just going to have Peanut with me, just do a bunch of quote of quizzes.
oh my god, who did you get? I got Link.
Oh my... I got Link. Well, you did apparently ask her interview twice. Yeah, it's just gonna be Peanut again. It's just gonna be a Peanut again on this Sunday. But, no, yeah, Peanut, thank you for joining me, and thank you, chat, for also joining me today. I know I haven't streamed a lot this month. I did kind of take a bit of a break from June, because it was a lot for me to stream, and also art fights happening. I'm trying to get my total of 200 drawings on art fight, which I'm trying to accomplish. I have a week left before I have to go on vacation, because I'm going on a very much needed vacation soon. But I'm trying to, so that's why I haven't streamed that much because of Art Fight. I will be playing, I will try to do a stream a lot. I will try to do more streams this upcoming week because I do want to do streams before I leave for vacation, just as a little, just like kiss you all on the forehead. All right, I'm going for a week. Bye bye, sort of thing. But yeah, Sunday, I will be having an interview, and then I'll probably post my schedule on my server if you're not in there. So check that out if you haven't. And, yeah, we're gonna raid this person. Let me go get the raid message. You all know the drill. Let me get the raid message. Rare Chuck E. Cheese Showroom 90 Share Phase 3 HTF. You all know what to do.
This is fantastic.
I love my raid message. I love it so much. Yeah, I'll see you all Sunday. Thank you all so much for joining me, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.